So Marko Bailey will be the first one to enter. 6-3-0 in his career with 4 knockouts. His last fight was a 5th round TKO loss right here at Center Stage in Noda back on February 23rd to Alberto Palmetta. Marko still a young guy. He's 25 years of age. A Bull City Bully, as they nickname him, steps into the ring. Number 1,249th in the welterweight division. Number 259 in the U.S. welterweight division. Again, we mentioned it, 3 of his last 4 fights have been losses, so this is a chance for him to get himself back on track. After a phenomenal start to his career, all 3 losses have come to fighters with 1 loss or less in their careers, and that is what he will face tonight in Arturs Ahmetovs.
And boxing out of the blue corner, from Riga, Latvia, Arturs Ahmetovs.
So Arturs Ahmetovs, 2-0-0 in his career, 2 KOs. His last fight, a 1st round knockout of Michael Blocker, 30 years of age. And again, hails from Riga, Latvia, now trains and lives in Delray Beach, Florida, ranked as the number 601 lightweight in the world and the number 2 super lightweight in Latvia. Turned pro back in March, TKO win over Demetrius Wilson. So he's a guy that still relatively young, trains with the same group that we saw earlier Dominique Francis trains with. So guys will come and touch gloves. Marko Bailey is going to be wearing the black trunks with the light blue trim, and Arturs Ahmetovs will have the red trunks with the white and black trim. Scheduled for 6 rounds of fighting here from Center Stage in Noda, as part of Christy Martin Promotions Fight Night, presented to you by Payne Boxing TV. Underway between Arturs Ahmetovs and Marko Bailey. Ahmetovs coming out pretty aggressive early on. Ahmetovs got him in the corner.
Bailey did the right thing, grab on. Stop that on rush.
Saw that a lot in the Virgil Winfield fight against Raheem Dyer. And that's one of the big things. When you get in trouble, that's one of the ways to get out of it, settle the situation down. Ahmetovs comes in and got him with a right hand. And now able to tie him up is Marko Bailey. Named the Bull City Bully, was born and raised, still lives in Durham, North Carolina. That's where he trains out of. So a lot of friends and family on hand for the event here. Both guys now knocking each other out. Looked like a misstep there for a moment for Bailey. He's all right, resets. Oh. Like he got a left in there against Ahmetovs. Got him in that corner, and Bailey caught him with a left.
Ahmetovs may know that he's come here to win tonight, but he still has to be careful that he don't get caught with anything, because so many good boxers can lose an early career boxing match to a much lesser opponent because they got caught.
Got caught with the left hand there earlier in the round, but his back looks to be okay.
Good body shots by Ahmetovs.
Real aggressive here in the first round as Arturs Ahmetovs.
I don't know whether that nick on underneath his left eye is from this boxing match or if it was already there from training. I really can't tell.
Talking about Marko or Ahmetovs?
Ahmetovs.
Because Marko's got something under his left eye as well, but I believe that's just a tattoo. And yeah, I see what you're talking about now. Yeah. I'm not sure. It might have been from that left hand that he caught earlier. Both guys getting a couple of shots in. Oh, Ahmetovs thought it was the end of the round. Got lucky there. He was going to touch gloves. And there it is. It's the end of the round. A good first round. Both guys aggressive there. Calvin, who would you give the edge to on that one?
Ahmetovs won that round. But Bailey, he came back strong towards the end, started working behind his jab and getting his confidence up a little bit. He was on the ropes a lot in the first round, but that's just the first round. This is scheduled for how many?
This is a 6-rounder, so we'll see how he's able to bounce back. Still got a little bit of a ways to go here in the first round. So Marko, an experienced fighter, 9 career professional fights. So let's see against Arturs Ahmetovs, who began his career earlier this year, back in March. And looks like they are trying to close up that wound. So that looks like that was sustained during that round. Might have been that left hand that caught him. So that'll be something to keep an eye on. That bleeding below the left eye of Ahmetovs. Round number 2 underway. Arturs Ahmetovs, Marko Bailey. Both guys tie up, separate them. Ahmetovs gets a couple of left hands in there, but nothing too impactful. And Ahmetovs, as Calvin mentioned, really working the body here early on.
He is. Those body shots will pay dividends towards the later rounds of this boxing match. It really takes a lot out of a boxer when he's taking body shots.
Ahmetovs tried to square off on him there. And again, Bailey on the ropes a lot here in round 2 early on. So Ahmetovs so far dominating where the fight's going. Got him in the corner again. And Bailey, though, got a left hand right to that left side of Ahmetovs' face. That's where he was cut in the first round. Really trying to get in on that body. Good shots absorbed.
Ahmetovs, he's closing in on Bailey. He's closing in. The body shots are slowing him down, and then he's starting to keep the ring cut off more and close in on Bailey to hopefully go ahead and, not hopefully, but for himself, hopefully end the show.
Great job to avoid those shots there by Bailey. And again, Marko Bailey is a guy that has been worn down by body shots before. His last fight against Alberto Palmetta. Palmetta worked the body a ton. That fight did last 5 rounds, though. So Bailey is a guy that can take a lot of shots. He's basically looking for that chance to knock out. So again, Ahmetovs got him in that corner. Still got him, now in the opposite corner. Bailey able to fight his way out of there. See him right there in that corner. Ahmetovs.
Good defense by Ahmetovs. He didn't get hit with anything right there. I mean, he's boxing good, Ahmetovs. You know, he's working behind his jab, closing in on him, landing body shots, and making Bailey miss. You know, every time Bailey missed, that's expending a lot of energy. And then Ahmetovs coming back, and you know, I mean, he's really doing what he's supposed to do in this boxing match.
Miss there with a heavy overhand right by Bailey, and that brings us to the end of round number 2. Now with that one going to Ahmetovs again.
Almost dead.
Good start for Arturs Ahmetovs. Looks like Marko Bailey is cut as well, so we'll try to fix him up. And a really, really important fight for Marko Bailey, trying to prove that he is more than just a high-end opponent. Arturs Ahmetovs doesn't look like too much attention is paid to that cut below the left eye, so that's good news for him. So both guys step in for round number 3 of 6. Ahmetovs got him in the corner again, and this time Bailey able to battle out. And now Bailey gonna turn aggressive. Got a couple of decent body shots in there, but missed with that overhand right that he was trying to land.
Ahmetovs has to make Bailey pay. I mean, he just expended a lot of punches, didn't land anything. And now Ahmetovs has to close in on him and make him pay for that. While he doesn't have that energy anymore right now. Looking at just sit back and let him, you know, recuperate. You got to go to the body right there. Now it's the time to be going to the body for Ahmetovs.
Again, Marko Bailey pushed into that back corner, but oh man.
Well, good defense off the ropes for Bailey. You know, making him miss and popping him with the jab. That's good work. But it needs to be more aggressive. That's good work when you're winning and got the fight won already, but you know, Bailey needs to step it up and put some more pressure, get some things happening.
He is definitely
he's making it happen now with that right hand he just landed.
Starting to get some shots to the body himself. So this 3rd round, boy, Marko Bailey has picked up the aggression.
And Bailey's not out of this boxing match. He may have lost the first 2 rounds, but he's not out of this boxing match.
Caught Ahmetovs with another left to the face. Very good technical round here from Marko Bailey. Just to land in the punches. Done a great job of fighting his way off the ropes where he's been the whole night.
Bailey's finishing up this round strong.
You mentioned it, Calvin. You'd like to see him be a little more aggressive, though, because when he has been aggressive, he's done a really, really good job of landing those necessary shots.
Right.
He continues to...
Yeah, he's boxing the way he's supposed to box right now. Being first, lateral movement, showing him the jab, stepping in, throwing some good punches. There you go.
There he goes, now picking it up a little bit.
He's still in this round.
Got him tied up. Both guys throw a little heavier here. Ahmetovs took a left to the face. Bailey making everything miss.
And Bailey made everything miss, but then he has to breathe while he's making a miss and come back and make a Ahmetovs pay for missing.
And that is it. End of the 3rd round, and that one, I think we can both agree, Calvin, and everyone at home can agree as well. That was definitely Marko Bailey's round there.
Definitely. That was his round. He looked good. If he keep it up like that for the rest of the night, he possibly could come out the winner.
That was the Marko Bailey that we saw early in his career. And so now, boy, he has stepped it up here. So now let's see. As they head into the 4th round. Both guys have had their moments. A good start from Ahmetovs. Now it's Marko Bailey's turn to fight back. See if he can keep up that momentum here in the 4th round. Guys ready to go in round number 4. Step in. Oh, an aggressive start.
They're starting up, man.
Left hand from Ahmetovs. Could tell his corner got him, but Marko Bailey caught him with a hand. So now everything's settled down just a little bit. Let's get together again and they'll tie up. The aggression starting to pick up. Caught him with the left hand. And now Bailey will tie him up. Good job to get out of that situation. Bailey again. Ahmetovs starting to land some shots to the face. Definitely tell his corner, asking him to get a little more aggressive. Caught him with the left there, bit of Ahmetovs. And Bailey will tie him up. And Ahmetovs not wasting any time going after him.
Bailey is trying to catch a second win here. In the middle rounds, any boxer, no matter how great a shape you want, can get a little bit tired. And then that's the time when the defense has to close up and use the jab and head feints until you get that second win and come back strong.
Ahmetovs had him on the ropes there. And a couple of good shots in. In this 4th round, this was when we saw him start to fade against Alberto Palmetta. Very similar again. That 3rd round, that was, he was looking for something. Got Ahmetovs with a jab there. Now starting to move around again.
Well, good body shot. That really hurt Bailey. He's tired and those body shots.
Oh, he can feel it now. Ahmetovs starting to tee off on him just a little bit. Caught him, you mentioned, with the body shot to begin it. Caught him with another body shot and then caught him with an uppercut. Got him on the ropes here. Danger for Marko Bailey. The jab.
Things could be coming to a close for Bailey if you keep taking those body shots like that.
Ahmetovs now starting to tee off. Caught him with a right. Now catches him with a left. And 10 seconds. 10 seconds to go in the round. Again, they were walking to the corners, thinking that was the round. See if Ahmetovs gets aggressive, and no. So a little bit of confusion there. Not only did Ahmetovs and Bailey think the round was over, so did the head referee.
Maybe they should hit the ring. They sound like they're tapping on something rather than hitting the ring.
We saw that earlier. We saw that in the 1st round from Ahmetovs. He stepped away from Marko Bailey when they hit the bell for 10 seconds. You wonder, they might look into changing that at some point, but that round, what a bounce back round for Arturs Ahmetovs. See if Marko Bailey can't catch that second win. Get himself back into the fight here. As of right now, This would be 3-1 in favor of Ahmetovs if we were scoring it. So Bailey will have to win the last 2 rounds to force a draw. Only way we think he wins is with a knockout. Bailey, oh, hit him with a left, but took a right.
Set him up, Marko. Set him up. Set him up. Set him up, Marko. Set him up.
Himself.
Set him up, Marko. Yeah, set him up. Set him up, Marko. Yeah.
That corner again, now on the ropes. Couple of good body shots there from Ahmetovs. And
Marko, set him
Yeah,
up.
that left hook was a little bit low though from Ahmetovs.
and
That left uppercut to the body, I meant, but
Ahmetovs just continuing to wreak havoc here on Bailey.
Marko.
Carrying it over from that 4th round.
Marko.
You can see Bailey definitely tired. Ahmetovs starting to get a little more aggressive.
Walking back, pump.
I'll have to separate him again. Another good right. Ahmetovs really liking that left jab, right overhand combination. That's how Bailey just trying to stay in the fight here. Ahmetovs got him on the ropes again. See what he can do here. Ahmetovs backs him into the corner. Starting to tee off on him.
that was a good right over the jab by Ahmetovs.
Really starting to settle into his comfort zone. Bailey just trying to hold on. Taking a couple of good shots there to the face.
Bailey is tired, but he has legs. His legs are his lifeline right now. He needs to keep moving.
Yeah, that anytime Ahmetovs has been able to get him standing still, he has landed some great combinations. You're right. Bailey has done a great job of keeping Ahmetovs on the move. Got him in that corner again, and Bailey able to tie him up. 10 seconds to go in round 4. Ahmetovs. Oh, this guy's kind of wrestling now. Just a little bit there at the end of the round. A little bit of fatigue maybe there. And that is the end of round 5. So 5 rounds in, this is 4-1 in favor of Ahmetovs.
Absolutely. Ahmetovs pretty much has this fight in the bag as long as he don't get caught by anything. But he should come out and try to end the show with some body shots, keep his range, not get tied up. You know, he can just put his punches together and hopefully end the show so he can get this knockout win on his record.
Good technical fight from Arturs Ahmetovs. As for Marko Bailey, trying to get a knockout at this point, but how much energy can he really have left in the tank? We've seen him, he's been wearing down here in rounds 4 and 5, but you wonder if maybe he brings it all out here in round 6.
He has legs though. I mean, his legs, fortunately for himself, he has some good legs. His legs are his lifeline in this boxing match right here. As long as he can stay out of the corner. He moves around, but then he always stops in the corner.
Round number 6.
Talking about Bailey here.
Underway.
See, there he is. See, there he is. Get into the corner and stay in the corner.
Earlier in the fight, he did a good job of fighting his way out of the corner, primarily in the 3rd round, but in the last 2 rounds, he just has not been able to have the same effect, trying to box his way out of the corner. Ahmetovs got him in the corner here again. Not being too aggressive though.
Set him up. Set him up, Marko.
for that heavy right hook. Tied up. Really tried to drive him back just a little bit. Oh, Ahmetovs with a right there.
Marko, hit him back.
Ahmetovs gets him with a left, now trying to come in with the right. Good job by Bailey to duck out of the way of those power shots.
Marko,
Tie him up.
You gotta fight, Marko.
Ahmetovs now getting aggressive. Hit him with a right. Separate him again.
Marko, fight. Fight.
Ahmetovs
Fight.
wants the knockout.
Fight, Marko, fight.
Got a good
Fight,
shot
Marko, fight.
in on
Fight,
Ahmetovs. Did
Marko,
Bailey
fight.
with the left hand.
Fight,
Ahmetovs
Marko, fight.
coming back and putting him in the
Fight.
corner.
Yeah.
Once
there you
again.
go. There you go. Fight. Fight, nephew. Fight, nephew. Fight. Nephew, fight. Fight.
Bailey just basically trying to survive this round.
Fight,
And it
nephew.
can't be difficult unless you really know how to keep your range and put your punches together to get an opponent out of there when an opponent is just being defensive, trying to survive. And that's what Bailey is doing right now. He's just trying to survive this round and not get knocked out.
Ahmetovs coming back after Bailey sort of pranced around the ring for a second. Caught him with a left there, did Ahmetovs. Bailey doing a good job, though, of dodging a lot of the power shots. Ahmetovs has got some in there. Caught him with a left with a right uppercut. Now got him with the left. Ahmetovs has him on the ropes.
That right uppercut hurt Bailey.
Phenomenal right uppercut. That's what started that sequence. Now Ahmetovs going after him again. Came in with the power right.
Ahmetovs just need to slow it down and keep his range.
Ahmetovs coming in again.
Yeah.
Getting aggressive here late. He wants that 6th round knockout. Asking for the tie-up. 10 seconds to go. Can Marko Bailey hold on and make it out of this one? Ahmetovs will hear that bell go. And so it is a decision, but one would imagine that it will be a unanimous decision in favor of Arturs Ahmetovs. Boy, Ahmetovs got aggressive there. Saw a little prancing from Bailey, and then all of a sudden, I don't know if Ahmetovs felt that he was being challenged. He decided to step it up there late in that final and 6th and final round.
Right, he did what I expected. I'm pretty sure his coaches will go back and hopefully they can watch this and learn from experience that, next from here out, he can pretty much control a little bit more with his jab and not smother himself with his punches when he get a person in the corner. Not be over anxious, but methodically get him out of there.
So, we will expect this to be a decision for Arturs Ahmetovs as Marcos Escudero gets ready to put on that headset after his victory. So, Marko, how's it going, man?
Good, happy, really happy.
There you go. So, tell me just a little bit about, what you saw out there. Roy King is a guy that's, on paper, really, really good opponent, but you told us last night you didn't want to be too aggressive. You knock him out in the 2nd round, though. You couldn't help but be a little aggressive, right?
Yeah. So the first one, I want to say thank you again to Christy, to Payne Boxing, my manager. I'm really happy to be back to Charlotte, to North Carolina, to put word to everybody to the ground. So about my fight, I was training so hard in Argentina. I had a really hard time in my country. Every morning I was thinking and dreaming to be back, and for me, be today on the ring and showing my skill is a big opportunity for me. So I start to relax. I want to put my son in the 1st round, the first two punches. So I was trying to put my style and my timing. This is what happened, and then when I throw him into the body shot, I feel it was hard, and then I say, okay, I got it.
Yeah, you look great, man. You look methodically. breaking them down in there and working behind the jab, putting combinations together real well, real fast, good technical skills. I'm looking for great things in the future coming out of you because you've gotten better every time I've seen you box here at Center State.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Wow. So a majority decision there